Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Gothic 1. Where last time, we got back to the old mine on mission of Karkalom to find the nest of the mine crows and something that's better than the normal secretion. And then we got side quests, because apparently these guys won't help us solve their giant deadly bug problem without us fixing their freaking, I don't know, cogwheel? Something like that. But anyway, in order to do that, you have to go down this pathway. Ooh, not how much. Raven herbs are actually kind of good. So let me just make sure to pick that up. Because right over down here is where that is located. But there are some mine crawlers here. And let me warn you all. Do not go down these ladders unless you have acrobatics. I suppose you can solve it without acrobatics, but it's going to be quite difficult. Anyway, these minecrawlers here are a bit of an issue because they're going to instantly swarm us as we go down. Son of a. Should have really saved. Give me a moment. Okay. I'm back. Let me just re-pick up that. So I can see, quite annoying to deal with. Let's just jump down here. One option to deal with them is to just stand up here. Go into an inventory. Pick up a bow. Like the worst one we have in this case. And just be like, haha, I'm gonna shoot you. Sadly, they have moved away. Can I see one of them from here? No. Well, that's great. But what I really recommend is down here. If you have acrobatics, you should just about be able to make this jump. And now they are below you, but in a way that you can deal with. Okay, this is actually hard to see. Let's use this. Light. Oh damn, one of them actually got up here and hit me. Well, we can one-shot them thanks to our super weapon and freaking super high damage output. But they can also kill us fairly quickly. So make sure to watch out. Probably apply that light spell before you jump. But anyway, there's more herbs here, which is always nice. And just over here on the ground, we have the gear wheel. Damn it, I thought it was the cog wheel. Well, never mind. Now we have that, we can actually go back. Let me just harvest some more mandibles here. Should have really done it earlier, but I totally forgot. More herbs. Okay, it's great that there's more herbs. So many herbs. I want the mine crawler though. There we go. Bunch of herbs down here as well, which I will gladly pick up. Shut up, this is this kind of game. I'm going to keep picking it up. Anyway, all the way up here is a bit of an issue. As I said earlier, these ladders are kind of fucked. Look at this right now. Yep, cannot even climb up. What about this? Nope. So you are stuck down here. Thankfully, no matter what jumping, even if you don't have acrobatics, you can still get out of here with this way. So it does become a lot more difficult without acrobatics. So you can just kind of go around here. I believe there's a potion and some scroll here. No, pickaxe. Nothing up there. Trust me, I checked. So, in order to get out, in our case, we're going to just make a jump. And there we are. Did a normal jump at that, not even an acrobatics one. And now we can go all the way up. Again, kind of annoying we have to do complicated platforming well, for this game anyway, to get out because they fucked up the ladders. But oh well. I didn't press the jump button there. I swear I did not. It's fine. We're right here. Like here. I think sometimes it just kind of remembers that you had an input and tries to do it again. Oh well, I'll be more careful. Anyway, we're going back all the way up to Ian to give him the cogwheel. Not the cogwheel. Bah. What was it called again? Now I'm forgetting. Oh well, we're going all the way up to give it to Ian. And then we can continue with our main mission, which is to find the nest and get whatever thing gets us extra secretion powers. Hello, Ian. Really? You're eating now?
I have the gear wheel.
Hey, well done. I think that'll work. Now, what about you? You're looking for the nest of the mine crawlers. Just go to Ascan and tell him to open the gate so you can search the dark shafts. Just tell him everything's gonna be fine. Then he'll know that I've given you permission.
Alright, that sounds interesting.
Don't make any
I forgot though, this guy's a shop. Does he update between chapters?
Anything you want.
Doesn't seem like it. Maybe the upper shop does. Anyway, now we can go all the way down to a part we actually haven't been to yet. Because it's frankly has nothing there except things for this quest. So, we can go all the way down and open the door to the nest. Or so you'd think, but you'll see. Turns out we're going to need to do a bit more side questing before we can do that. But before either of that, there is another thing we can do. Although, considering there's some dead crawlers here, or were, might not be as good. There's two pathways here, to the left and to the right. You can go either way and find more, well, passageways. That should theoretically have crawlers. Yep. Which you can then murder. Thank you very much. And I believe there's going to be a ring here. This passageway should have a dex ring, if I remember right. So earlier in the game you could have come here for that, if you were so inclined. But although we are one-shotting the minecrawlers right now, you can see they deal a lot of damage to you. And they keep doing a lot of damage. And they do even more damage early on. And of course I might seem like I'm murdering them super easily, but I'm really not. Then again, if you're doing a bow build, you'll probably be fine. Anyway, that's the ring, and as you can see, Ring of Dexterity, +5. Let's just go down. Snake Eater. Don't ask. I'm doing a reference on something I barely know, which is, well, Metal Gear Solid. Surely, people probably know that. Anyway, there's also a way right here, passageway, with even more mine crawlers, which I will gladly murder for the XP. Again, we can one-shot them, which makes them easy pickings as long as we get the first hit in. Which with a two-handed weapon can sometimes be a bit bothersome. Shit. Okay, I'm saving. Wow. Instead of attacking, I was just like scooching up. Okay, if you're going to run, I'm going to drink a potion. Only that much? Ah, this potion sucks. Oh well. Guy ran away from me, which is excellent for me. Thanks. Murder. There's, well, just a bunch of enemies, a potion here, which we're actually told about early in the game. Like, there's a shop here with a lost potion. Which, frankly speaking, who cares? There's also this stone crusher here behind all of these, which is actually early on a very good weapon. So you could have come for that here, I suppose. Or you could have lured these guys out so they get murdered by the guards and then equip that. But again, I didn't think it was necessary. So let's just keep going. Again, we are actually here on a mission, not just to murder a bunch of dudes. Although, you might have thought otherwise considering how good I am at murdering a bunch of dudes. Anyway, all the way over here, there's some more mines, guards, even an orc slave working this giant machine. But more importantly, all the way up here, for some reason they keep the ore here, I don't know, is Ascan.
There must be a nest of mine crawlers here somewhere.
The whole bloody mountain is just one big crawler nest.
Why have you closed this shaft?
It didn't matter how many crawlers we killed. More and more just kept coming out.
Sounds like there must be a nest somewhere near. Let me open the gate.
No, this gate can only be opened with Ian's permission. Nothing will be done before.
Oh, really?
Hey, Ashgan, you may open the gate now.
I've already told you, only if Ian...
Ashgan, everything's going to be fine. And best regards from Ian.
Well then, if Ian is responsible for this, but only under one condition.
What condition is that?
Just get me 2 or 3 Templars for support. I don't want to be here on my own when the crawlers come out of the shaft.
Fair enough. As soon as you open this, there's probably going to be a bunch of crawlers coming out trying to murder him. Which is fair enough, but... damn you, more side quests! Anyway, you can do it very quickly. Just go here, all the named freaking Templars will be willing to join. So, Gornakosh. Hey!
I know where the crawler's nest is. I'm going there to get something for Kalam, so he can brew a stronger potion.
Then you'll need my blade. I'll join.
Good. We'll meet at the big passage.
That's number 1.
Awaken!
I need your help. I'm looking for secretion for Kalam, and I know where the crawler's nest is. Will you be there when the passage is opened?
When fighting crawlers, it often costs a lot of blood. If you bring me a healing potion, you can count me in.
And that is why there is a healing potion
Here,
in that
maybe that'll
hallway.
help.
Thanks. You can count on me. We'll meet down below with Ascan.
I'll be there.
This guy is just a normal Templar, so he actually won't join. The last Templar you need is all the way up here. You probably saw him way too many times when you're coming down this passageway. So I suppose Arslan did only say two or 3, but 3 is better, safer, and recruiting them gives you XP, so why wouldn't you do this?
Awaken!
You suck.
I need your help. I'm looking for secretion for Kalam, and I think I know where the crawler's nest is. If we open the passage, will you be there as well?
The crawler's nest. Finally, my sword is at your service. Let me...
And there we go. Now we have all the guys we need. Let us just quickly jump all the way down and hopefully not get ourselves murdered. I have fallen a few too many times thanks to my acrobaticness, I suppose. Seriously, might want to not keep on jumping while you're down here. Might kill yourself, but you know me. Every second saved is really nice. Anyway, we can also explore some of this area. There's some stray ore here and there, but nothing too good. Anyway, down there, there's only 2 guards here. The third one's of course just on his way, but I prefer it that way. As soon as we open this, there's going to be a bunch of enemies appearing, and I want XP from them, which means I want to have as little competition for the XP as possible.
All preparations have been made. The gate can now be opened.
Okay then, open the shaft now. We'll let the show begin.
We have to open it, sadly. And as soon as we do, weapons out, and crawlers spawn. Thankfully, we can one-shot them. So I'll try to keep being the first one to kill them all and get as much XP as possible. Which seems to have worked out. Nice, I don't see any more coming. Let's just get everything here. Frankly speaking, I'm very overpowered for now. Last time I played this, I had to two-hit them at the very least. Which is quite different from this time, thanks to my way better weapon and higher stats than then. But that's only with hindsight. So, crawler nest. Quite simple. It's extremely dark. There's this fleshy tubes everywhere. And there's going to be, well, crawlers here and there. Frankly speaking, as long as you're one-shotting them like I am, they are kind of a joke. If you're not one-shotting them, well, they're a bit more of an issue. But you should still be able to deal with them. Especially because they're mostly one-on-one. Wow! I just got wrecked due to targeting. See you in a moment. And here I am back after killing these guys. Pro tip. If you get the access to open the wheel and then hold the wheel and back out to, I don't know, cast the light spell or something, you get soft lock. Because the game's like, well, you already interacted with this. I don't care you haven't opened it. You interacted with it once, which is as many times as you have allocated. Anyway, thankfully we level up here as well. Now we are, I believe, 2 levels in. Nice. Did we level up just as we came in the mine? Ah, shit. I want to say we did. I was scared these guys were going to combo me to death. Thankfully, they didn't manage to. Let's eat some herbs. Nom 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 nom. There's some more things here left and right. I believe you can actually even end up looping back if you go like one of these ways. Which was it again? Up here, if you go, you can actually loop back. Because there's a little tiny place you can climb from there. Or drop down from, I guess, if you want to take a shortcut. But never mind. 2 more crawlers. We're actually almost done with all the crawlers to murder today. More or less. Almost. Now you can see the walls pulsing with red, which is always fun. Ah, these guys are just out of my range. Well, they are actually getting hit. But due to the way this game's, well, hitting mechanics work, sometimes large enemies don't actually take damage when they're hit. Which is fun. Let's heal up again. I know you can hear another mine crawler. Don't worry, that one's not coming to us. Let's save, because that mine crawler happens to be... Oh, there is still one here. Wow, you dealt a lot of damage. Ignore that giant thing to the left there while I heal, okay? Herbs. That thing happens to be the Minecrawler Queen. Here's the tactics for the Queen. Yeah, you can just stunlock it. Sadly, it doesn't have anything on it, but you can go here and pick up all these Minecrawler eggs. Which, you know, is exactly what you need for the secretion quest. Hip hip hooray. And now that this is done, well, we're more or less done here. I believe you can talk to Ian or Arsan, one of those, and get some extra XP as well. If you can, I'll see you there. If not, well, see you, I guess, back at the swamp camp. Yeah. Actually, before we go out to the swamp camp, I remembered something. Well, I should mention 2 things first. Ian has some new text and gives you some beers. But it doesn't really matter, no XP. And you will never actually return to the old mine from now on. So if you want to murder everyone in the mine right now for XP and gear, you are free to do so. But before we actually go to the swamp camp, we'll want to, well, go to the old camp first, because we actually have the wheat quest we can turn in now. And now that we are a bit more powerful, I actually want to go on this other side of the beach and do some murdering. And I figured might as well show that. After all, who doesn't love a good murder? No one? Really? No one here? Oh man. But I love murder. Anyway, seriously now, this just cross this river. There's also another path you can go from the other side if you go down the canyon. There's lurkers here. I should be able to one-shot them, assuming I can hit them, which is very annoying. They're extremely slippery. As you can see, I'm hitting them in melee, and they're not taking damage. There we go. Seems a left to right swing is better suited for them. Anyway, there's some lurkers. As you can see, we can now one-shot them, which is very nice. This is mostly what we need to deal with them. There's one more here. I'm going to just quickly murder. A bee respawned up there, which is also nice. But I'm more interested in a specific location right over here, because there's a lot of, well, free XP here that we can get by murdering a few fairly tough enemies. Tough in the sense that there is a lot of them. Oh, lizards. I forgot about you guys. Well, I'm just going to quickly murder you as well. But there is black goblins right there. And these guys are such a huge chore. There's also one here I'm going to murder first. Hopefully I can one-shot him. I did not manage, and now I have them all breathing down my neck. Well, that was not the idea. Let's load, kill the lizards again, and then try again. Because that certainly didn't work. Damn these guys and their slipperiness. Oh, come on. Frickin' lizards. God, I hate them. If you have a bow, the frickin' black goblins are actually super easy. Because, well, assuming you have a high damage bow, not like me, you can actually just kind of murder them from the distance, run, and keep doing so. Because their numbers are the issue. And frankly speaking, you can deal with them with numbers. So as long as you keep killing them quickly enough, these guys actually aren't a huge issue. But if you let them surround you, they can be. So making sure to kill them as efficiently as possible. Thankfully succeeded. And thankfully the rest of these did not go aggro. So I should be able to solve this now easily. I can pick up their nail clubs as well. But they're nail clubs. They sell for like 6 ore. And well, I don't need like 60 ore worth of nail clubs. Trust me. So let's just kill these guys before they start being aggro. Nice. And that's all of them. In here there's nothing too special. A poker, a potion, and a wooden spoon. Frankly speaking, super useless. I believe in Gothic 2 there's something here. Which, by the way, yeah, Gothic 2 also has this location. But anyway, now that that's done, let's actually go to the old camp. See you there. And we are at the camp. Didn't take long at all. But like I said, we have a wheat delivery here to Gomez himself. The leader! Hooray! So just jump through all of these quite quickly. Go all the way here.
What are you doing?
I want to go in.
Are you kidding?
Why don't you ask Doris?
I will. If you're lying, you're as good as dead.
Are you saying I...
Yeah.
Theoretically speaking, we're here because of Horus, but
What
not
can
really.
I do for you?
I have?
I have some weed for Gomez from Kor Kalam.
Bartholo deals with that kind of thing. Gomez isn't bothered with gophers. You'll find him in the room on the right, behind the entrance. Or in the kitchen, in the big tower. Of course he sleeps at night. I wouldn't disturb him then, if I were you.
We don't care. Although it is night, so he's actually not here. Well, he might be in the kitchens, I suppose. Let's actually check that. The kitchens are right to the left here, in this giant tower. I kind of doubt he's here, but... Awesome! Instead of opening the doors, we made a long jump into nothing. Oh. But we unclipped. That's nice. But yeah, guy's not here. I suppose we're just going to have to sleep to make him respawn. Easiest way to find a bed here is probably just go to Diego's. Could go into their barracks, but I'm not sure if they actually get aggro from that. So let's not try. Diego, borrowing your bed, hope you don't mind. It is morning again. The best time of day. For those that are a morning person, which is not me, so fuck mornings. Anyway, all the way here we have Bartolo, which will...
I have some weed here for Gomez. Kor Kalam sent it.
Show me. All right. Gomez has been getting impatient. It's lucky for you that you delivered it today.
What about the pay?
Not so fast. Here, take that. 500 ore is what we agreed on.
Sure, I don't care. And yes, there's scantily clad women here. Don't ask why. Gomez is into that shit. I suppose if this is like a mining colony full of men to mine, some people are going to get sex slaves. God damn it. Anyway, we do have one more quest here. That is all the way here to the left. Scotty, we got you a new dealer. Oh, Fisk. Whoops.
I have somebody from the new camp who wants to get into business with you.
No! Who would have thought that? Looks like you're trying to get popular around here. Seems like you managed it, too. Who is it?
His name is Sharky.
Sharky? He's even worse than Mordrag. About Diego. You don't need to worry anymore.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't need you anymore. So, see you all at the swamp camp. Well, sec camp. See you there. And here we are at the swamp camp. Before we actually, well, turn in our...
Hey, I've heard what happened in the mine. Good work. You deserve to be admitted to the Templars. Just speak to Korangar.
That, before we actually turn into the items to Kor Kalam, we want to go talk to the Templars. Because, yeah, we kind of deserve to be one, but also we have points to invest into strength, which, you know, quite important. We are about to max out our strength stat. It's going to be very nice. Very nice. So, let's go over here and talk to... Not this guy. This guy. Korangar. Apparently not. Is it you, after all? Wanna talk? No. Strange. I thought maybe it's after the next sequence. Story sequence.
Will you train me?
You want to become a strong, commendable, but I dedicate my time.
Yep, still not willing. Oh well. Here's the thing. We are...
Korangar has spoken to you? What did he say?
Okay, sure.
He said I should come back as soon as I'm a Templar.
It would appear he has a high opinion. It is an honor.
Cool. So, we are actually theoretically at 95 strength, 30 points. But we can unequip our 2 strength rings and see we're actually at 80. And that means you can now talk to this guy, go train me.
Can you?
Strength. Strength. Bit more strength. And max. You can try more, but...
You're at the end of your possibilities. You should learn something.
Yep, we are already maxed. We have maximum strength. And... remember that potion we had? Let's go over the maximum. And even further beyond. 118. There's another thing I want to show you. Let's equip a one-handed weapon, like this. And see how we attack. See how crappy it is? It is, after all, super shit.
Awaken!
Well, now we're going to learn.
I want to improve my handling of one-handed weapons.
That's a good decision. Before you can improve your technique, you'll have to learn how to hold the weapon right. Beginners often tend to hold one-handed weapons with both hands. Now, you'd better not even start getting into that habit. It'll only get in the way. Hold the weapon with one hand, blade up, and keep swinging it. You have to learn to harmonize your weapon's swing with your own movements. That'll make you faster in the attack. If you keep in mind what I've taught you, your fights will be more elegant and a lot faster in future. Oh yeah, one more thing. Some hits cause more damage than others. As a beginner, you don't stand much of a chance of making critical hits. But the further you progress, the better you get.
Yep, now we have critical chance. And now we hold the weapon with one hand and attack more proper. As you can see, we can even do a double attack here sometimes. Ooh, doing a real nice combo here of left, right swings. 1, 2, 3, and so on. That is sadly only for one-handed weapons. For two-handed, we are still shit. In order to learn two-handed weapons, we need to learn one-handed weapons. Which is a bit of a bother, but... oh well, gotta work yourself up, I suppose. Anyway, now we're going to go and turn our quest into Karkalom. That asshole of a man. Seriously, Karkalom is one of the biggest jerks in this game. Except maybe Gomez. Gomez is an even bigger ass. But just barely. Mainly because Karkalom gets the excuse of being an ass on what he thinks is a good mission. And Gomez doesn't.
Oh, wait!
So, before we turn in the freaking, what's it called? Minecrawler eggs, let's actually tell him we delivered the wheat.
Good. Get another task somewhere else.
And...
I found eggs belonging to a crawler queen.
shit.
I knew it. My vision was a sign. The queen's eggs must contain the strong secretion. Excellent. With it, I can create a potion to contact the sleeper.
What about my reward?
Oh, right. Thank you.
I mean a tangible reward.
Okay. What do you want?
Well, we're going to take some... well, let's take a mana potion.
Mana.
May this potion strengthen the magic within you.
So, here's the thing. Because I turned in the other wheat quest first, I cannot turn this wheat quest in. So, see in a moment after I load.
Enlighten you.
God, I had another crash on the way here. But here I am. So, the quest we didn't turn in due to... oh my god, you are so annoying. We didn't turn in due to the bug. So don't turn in the deliver the wheat quest first. Rather...
Production in the new camp?
Yes.
They are gone.
You surprise me. I underestimated your abilities. Maybe you could be useful after all.
Asshole. Now we tell him we we solve this as we did earlier. Get mana. And
Can we start invoking the sleeper now?
No. I haven't found a method to charge the focus yet. We are missing the ancient knowledge about these artifacts.
Do you mean to say I collected the eggs for nothing?
No, listen to me. There is an almanac which contains what we need to know. We bought the book off the fire mage Caristo from the old camp. However, it was stolen when they tried to bring it here from the old camp. I had charged Talos, a novice, with collecting the book for me, but he was robbed. He let me down. But I've given him another chance. He must get the stolen almanac back. Talk to him. He'll need any help he can get.
we're going to do that next time. See you all then.